Have you ever thought about why so many people don't live beyond 60? It's a question that touches many lives, and understanding the hidden factors that influence longevity can help us make better choices for ourselves and our loved ones. While some people seem to live long, healthy lives, others struggle with health issues that cut their lives short. The truth is, many elements come into play when it comes to how long we live and how well we live. One of the most significant factors is the choices we make every day. What we eat, how much we move, and whether we smoke or drink can greatly affect our health. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can help keep our bodies strong. Regular exercise not only keeps our hearts healthy, but also boosts our mood and energy levels. On the other hand, poor eating habits and a sedentary lifestyle can lead to diseases like diabetes and heart problems, which can shorten our lives. Our environment also plays a crucial role. The place we live can influence our health in many ways. For example, people living in areas with clean air and access to parks and recreational facilities tend to be healthier. Communities that promote walking, biking, and outdoor activities encourage a more active lifestyle. In contrast, living in polluted areas or neighborhoods without safe places to exercise can lead to health issues that impact longevity. Genetics is another important piece of the puzzle. Some people are born with genes that make them more prone to certain diseases, while others may have a family history of longevity. However, genetics is not the only factor. Even if someone has a family history of health problems, making healthy lifestyle choices can help counteract those risks. It's a reminder that while we can't change our genes, we can influence how they affect us through our choices. Mindset is perhaps one of the most powerful influences on longevity. People who maintain a positive outlook on life tend to live longer and healthier lives. A strong sense of purpose, whether it's through work, hobbies, or relationships, can keep us motivated and engaged. Stress management is also vital. Learning to cope with stress through mindfulness, meditation, or simply spending time with loved ones can improve our overall well-being. In conclusion, while many factors influence how long we live, the choices we make, the environment we inhabit, our genetic background, and our mindset all play significant roles. By focusing on healthy habits, creating supportive environments, understanding our genetics, and nurturing a positive mindset, we can take actionable steps toward living longer and healthier lives. It's never too late to start making changes that can lead to a brighter future. Biological aging is a natural process that affects everyone as they grow older. It involves gradual changes in the body that can impact health and well-being. As we age, our organs and systems undergo various transformations that can lead to a decline in their functions. For instance, the heart may not pump blood as efficiently, the kidneys may struggle to filter waste, and lung capacity can decrease. These changes are part of the aging process and can contribute to the development of health issues. One significant effect of aging is the increased risk of chronic diseases. As the heart weakens, it can lead to cardiovascular diseases, which include conditions like heart attacks and strokes. The blood vessels may also become stiffer, making it harder for the heart to circulate blood effectively. Similarly, the kidneys may lose their ability to filter blood properly, which can result in diabetes or kidney disease. This is often due to the body's reduced ability to manage blood sugar levels, leading to complications over time. Additionally, the lungs may not function as well, making older adults more susceptible to respiratory issues such as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. This condition can cause breathing difficulties and is often linked to long-term exposure to harmful substances like smoke or pollution. Another important aspect of aging is immunosenescence, which refers to the gradual decline of the immune system. As people age, their immune response becomes less effective, making it harder for the body to fight off infections. This decline can lead to older adults being more vulnerable to illnesses, including common infections like the flu or pneumonia. The immune system's ability to recognize and respond to pathogens diminishes, which can result in longer recovery times and more severe symptoms when infections do occur. Overall, biological aging brings about changes that can significantly affect health. The decline in the functions of vital organs, the increased risk of chronic diseases, and the weakening of the immune system all contribute to the challenges faced by older adults. Understanding these processes can help in finding ways to support healthy aging and improve the quality of life for the elderly. As people age, their risk of developing cancer increases significantly. This is partly due to the way our bodies change over time. One of the main reasons for this increased risk is the accumulation of genetic mutations. Throughout our lives, our cells are constantly dividing and repairing themselves. However, as we get older, the ability of our bodies to fix cellular damage diminishes. This means that more mutations can build up in our DNA, which can lead to the development of cancer. Certain types of cancer, such as lung, colon, and prostate cancer, become more common as we age. The body systems weaken over time, making it harder to fight off diseases, including cancer. For instance, the lungs may not function as well due to years of exposure to harmful substances like smoke or pollution, increasing the risk of lung cancer. Similarly, changes in the digestive system can lead to a higher chance of colon cancer, while hormonal changes can affect prostate health. In addition to cancer, aging also brings about other health issues. One significant concern is the loss of bone density, which can lead to osteoporosis. This condition makes bones fragile and more likely to break. Alongside this, many older adults experience sarcopenia, which is the loss of muscle mass. This loss can make it difficult to stay active and maintain mobility. As muscles weaken, it becomes harder to perform everyday tasks, which can lead to a more sedentary lifestyle. Moreover, metabolism tends to slow down with age. This slower metabolism can contribute to weight gain and obesity, which are linked to various health problems, including diabetes and heart disease. The combination of reduced mobility, loss of muscle, and increased body weight can create a cycle that further impacts overall health. In summary, the aging process brings about a range of changes that increase the risk of cancer and other health issues. The accumulation of genetic mutations, along with the loss of bone density and muscle mass, contributes to a decline in the body's ability to function optimally. This decline can lead to a higher prevalence of cancers and other serious health conditions. The choices we make about our lifestyle when we are younger can have a big impact on our health as we grow older, especially after the age of 60. Poor dietary habits, such as eating too much junk food and not enough fruits and vegetables, can lead to serious health issues. For example, a diet high in sugar and unhealthy fats can contribute to obesity, which in turn increases the risk of diabetes and heart disease. When we are younger, our bodies may handle these poor choices better, but as we age, the effects become more pronounced. A sedentary lifestyle, which means not getting enough physical activity, can also take a toll on our health. When we don't move our bodies enough, we can gain weight and lose muscle strength. This can lead to problems like joint pain and limited mobility, making it even harder to start exercising later in life. Regular movement is important for maintaining a healthy weight and keeping our heart strong, but it becomes more challenging if we have spent years being inactive. Smoking is another lifestyle choice that can have devastating effects on health. It can cause lung damage and increase the risk of respiratory diseases, which can make breathing difficult as we age. Even if someone quits smoking later in life, the damage done to the lungs may not be fully reversible, and they may still face health issues related to their earlier habits. Excessive alcohol consumption can lead to liver failure and other serious health problems. Drinking too much over the years can damage the liver, and as we age, our bodies become less able to process alcohol. This can lead to a range of issues, including liver disease and increased risk of accidents or injuries. Reversing the effects of these poor lifestyle choices becomes more difficult as we get older. Our bodies do not recover as quickly, and chronic pain or limited mobility can make it hard to adopt healthier habits. For instance, someone who has gained weight may find it painful to exercise, which can lead to a cycle of inactivity and further weight gain. This can create a barrier to making better choices, as the effort required to change can feel overwhelming. In summary, the lifestyle choices we make earlier in life can significantly affect our health after 60. Poor diets, lack of exercise, smoking, and excessive drinking can lead to serious health issues that become harder to reverse with age. Chronic pain and limited mobility can further complicate efforts to improve health later in life. It is important to recognize these patterns and strive for healthier choices, even if it feels challenging. As people age, they often face a variety of psychological challenges that can significantly impact their mental health and emotional well-being. One of the most common issues is retirement. While it can be a time of relaxation and freedom, it can also lead to a loss of purpose and identity for many individuals. After years of working, some elderly people may struggle to find meaning in their daily lives, which can lead to feelings of emptiness and sadness. Another significant challenge is the loss of independence. As physical abilities decline, many elderly individuals may find it difficult to perform daily tasks that they once managed easily. This loss can be frustrating and can lead to feelings of helplessness. When people feel they can no longer take care of themselves, it can affect their self-esteem and overall mental health. Grief is also a major factor in the emotional struggles of aging. Losing friends, family members, or even pets can create a profound sense of loneliness and sorrow. The process of grieving can be long and complicated, and for some, it may lead to prolonged periods of sadness or depression. Isolation and loneliness are particularly concerning for the elderly. Many older adults live alone, and as their social circles shrink due to death or distance, they may find themselves feeling increasingly isolated. This loneliness can lead to depression and anxiety, which can create a vicious cycle. When someone feels depressed, they may withdraw even more from social interactions, leading to further isolation and worsening mental health. The connection between mental health and physical health is also important to consider. Chronic stress, often stemming from feelings of loneliness, grief, or loss of independence, can lead to elevated levels of cortisol, a stress hormone. High cortisol levels over time can contribute to various health issues, including cardiovascular diseases and weakened immunity. This means that the emotional struggles of aging can not only affect mental well-being, but can also have serious implications for physical health. In summary, the psychological challenges of aging, such as retirement, loss of independence, and grief, can lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness. These feelings can result in depression and anxiety, which can further deteriorate physical health through chronic stress and elevated cortisol levels. It is essential to recognize these challenges and provide support to help elderly individuals maintain their mental and emotional well-being. Access to health care plays a crucial role in determining how long people live, especially for elderly individuals. When older adults face financial constraints, limited mobility, and insufficient healthcare infrastructure, they often struggle to receive the essential care they need. This can lead to serious health issues that could have been prevented or managed more effectively with timely medical attention. Financial constraints are a significant obstacle for many elderly individuals. Many rely on fixed incomes from pensions or Social Security, which may not cover the costs of medical care, medications, or necessary treatments. When faced with high medical bills, some may choose to delay or forego care altogether, thinking they cannot afford it. This delay can worsen their health conditions, leading to more severe problems that require more extensive and expensive treatment later on. Limited mobility is another challenge that affects access to health care. Many elderly individuals may have difficulty traveling to medical appointments due to physical limitations or lack of transportation options. This can result in missed appointments and a lack of regular checkups, which are vital for monitoring chronic conditions like diabetes or heart disease. When these conditions are not managed properly, they can lead to complications that significantly impact longevity. Insufficient health care infrastructure also plays a role in limiting access to care. In some areas, especially rural or underserved communities, there may be a shortage of healthcare providers or facilities. This can mean long wait times for appointments or even a lack of available specialists. When elderly individuals cannot get timely care, they may experience delays in diagnosis and treatment, which can turn manageable health issues into serious, life-threatening conditions. For example, an elderly person with high blood pressure may not seek help due to financial worries or transportation issues. If they delay treatment, their condition could worsen, leading to a heart attack or stroke. Similarly, a lack of regular screenings for cancers or other diseases can result in late-stage diagnoses, which are often harder to treat and can significantly reduce life expectancy. To improve health outcomes for aging populations, it is essential to promote regular screenings and vaccinations. These preventive measures can catch health issues early when they are easier to treat. Additionally, strengthening healthcare systems to ensure that elderly individuals have access to affordable care, transportation services, and community health resources is vital. By addressing these barriers, we can help ensure that older adults receive the care they need to live longer, healthier lives. Socioeconomic factors play a significant role in determining how long people live. Financial instability can create a cycle of stress and worry that affects both mental and physical health. When individuals or families struggle to make ends meet, they often face constant anxiety about their future. This stress can lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as poor eating habits or substance abuse, which can accelerate the aging process. Inadequate nutrition is another critical factor. People with limited financial resources may not have access to healthy food options. Instead, they might rely on cheaper, processed foods that lack essential nutrients. Poor nutrition can weaken the immune system, increase the risk of chronic diseases, and ultimately shorten lifespan. Additionally, those in physically demanding jobs often face wear and tear on their bodies. Jobs that require heavy lifting or long hours of standing can lead to chronic pain and fatigue, which can also contribute to a faster aging process. Access to healthcare is another area where socioeconomic status plays a crucial role. Individuals from disadvantaged backgrounds often have limited access to medical services. This lack of access can mean that health issues go untreated, leading to more severe problems down the line. Regular checkups and preventive care are essential for maintaining health, but without them, small issues can develop into chronic conditions that significantly impact longevity. Social support is equally important. People who live in poverty may feel isolated and lack the emotional support that can help them cope with life's challenges. This isolation can lead to mental health issues, which further complicate physical health. The connection between poverty, stress, and chronic diseases is clear. Stress from financial instability can lead to conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and depression, all of which can shorten life expectancy. To address these issues, systemic solutions are needed. This includes improving access to affordable health care, providing better nutrition options in low-income areas, and creating job opportunities that offer fair wages and safe working conditions. By tackling these inequalities, we can help ensure that everyone has the chance to live a longer, healthier life. Environmental factors play a significant role in the health of elderly individuals. Air pollution, poor sanitation, and unsafe drinking water can have serious effects on their well-being, particularly concerning respiratory and gastrointestinal health. Air pollution is a major concern, as it can lead to respiratory issues such as asthma, chronic bronchitis, and other lung diseases. For older adults, whose immune systems may be weaker, exposure to polluted air can worsen existing health problems and increase the risk of hospitalizations. Fine particulate matter and harmful gases can irritate the lungs and lead to long-term health complications. Poor sanitation also poses a threat to elderly health. When sanitation facilities are inadequate, it can lead to the spread of diseases. This is particularly harmful for older adults who may already have compromised health. Contaminated environments can result in gastrointestinal issues, such as diarrhea and other infections, which can be severe and even life-threatening for the elderly. Unsafe drinking water is another critical factor. Access to clean water is essential for maintaining health, and when water sources are contaminated, it can lead to serious health problems. Elderly individuals are more susceptible to illnesses caused by pathogens in unsafe water, which can lead to dehydration and other complications. Climate change further exacerbates these conditions. As temperatures rise and weather patterns shift, the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events increase. This can lead to more air pollution as wildfires and heat waves become more common. Additionally, climate change can create conditions that are favorable for the spread of vector-borne diseases, such as malaria and dengue fever. These diseases can have devastating effects on the elderly, who may not have the same resilience as younger populations. To address these challenges, sustainable solutions are essential. Pollution control measures can help reduce the levels of harmful substances in the air, improving respiratory health. Implementing clean water systems ensures that everyone, especially the elderly, has access to safe drinking water. Public health initiatives that focus on sanitation and hygiene can also play a crucial role in preventing disease outbreaks. By prioritizing these sustainable solutions, we can improve the overall health and life expectancy of elderly individuals, helping them lead healthier and more fulfilling lives. Genetics and family history play a significant role in shaping our health outcomes. Our genes, which we inherit from our parents, can influence how our bodies function and how susceptible we are to certain health conditions. For example, if heart disease runs in a family, it may be due to inherited genetic factors that affect cholesterol levels, blood pressure, or the way our bodies process fats. Similarly, certain genes can increase the risk of developing diabetes by affecting insulin sensitivity or how the body uses sugar. Cancer is another area where genetics can play a crucial role. some people inherit mutations that significantly raise their chances of developing specific types of cancer, such as breast or colon cancer. However, it is essential to understand that genetics is not the only factor at play. Lifestyle choices, such as diet, exercise, smoking, and alcohol consumption, can greatly influence health outcomes. Even if someone has a genetic predisposition to a condition, adopting healthy habits can help reduce the risk. For instance, a person with a family history of heart disease can lower their chances of developing it by maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and avoiding smoking. This balance between genetics and lifestyle highlights the importance of personal responsibility in health management. Genetic testing can be a valuable tool for understanding individual risks. By identifying specific genetic markers, people can gain insights into their vulnerabilities and take proactive steps to manage them. Regular screenings, such as blood tests or mammograms, can help catch potential health issues early, when they are often more treatable. Tailored health plans that consider both genetic factors and lifestyle choices can empower individuals to make informed decisions about their health. In summary, while genetics and family history significantly influence health outcomes, lifestyle choices also play a crucial role. By understanding their genetic risks and adopting healthy habits, individuals can take charge of their health and potentially mitigate some of the preventive measures for elderly health are incredibly important because they help identify and manage health risks before they become serious problems. Regular checkups, screenings, and vaccinations play a key role in this process. By visiting a healthcare provider regularly, older adults can catch potential health issues early, which can lead to better outcomes and a healthier life. For example, conditions like hypertension, high cholesterol, and diabetes are common among older adults. If these conditions are detected early through routine screenings, they can often be managed effectively. A simple blood pressure check can reveal hypertension, which, if left untreated, can lead to heart disease or stroke. However, with timely intervention, such as lifestyle changes or medication, many people can keep their blood pressure in a healthy range. Similarly, high cholesterol can be identified through blood tests. If high cholesterol is found, doctors can recommend dietary changes, exercise, or medications to help lower it. This proactive approach can significantly reduce the risk of heart attacks and other cardiovascular issues. Diabetes is another condition that can be controlled with early detection. Regular blood sugar tests can help identify prediabetes or diabetes. If caught early, lifestyle changes like improved diet and increased physical activity can prevent the progression of the disease, reducing the risk of complications such as nerve damage, kidney problems, and vision loss. Preventive care not only helps manage these conditions, but also reduces the likelihood of hospitalizations. When health issues are addressed early, there is less chance of them escalating into emergencies that require hospital stays. This not only saves healthcare costs, but also enhances the quality of life for older adults, allowing them to remain active and engaged in their communities. Moreover, by focusing on preventive measures, older adults can enjoy a longer life. Staying healthy and managing chronic conditions effectively can lead to a more fulfilling and independent lifestyle. Overall, the significance of preventive measures in elderly health cannot be overstated, as they play a crucial role in maintaining well-being and longevity. Cultural and behavioral factors play a significant role in how people experience aging and manage their health. In some cultures, there is a strong belief in stoicism, which means enduring pain and discomfort without showing it or seeking help. This attitude can discourage individuals from seeking medical assistance when they face health issues. For example, in certain societies, there is a cultural expectation to be strong and self-reliant, leading many to believe that asking for help is a sign of weakness. This can result in older adults suffering in silence, avoiding doctors, and not receiving the care they need, which can negatively affect their quality of life and longevity. On the other hand, there are cultures that prioritize the well-being of the elderly and encourage proactive health management. In these societies, seeking medical help is seen as a responsible action, and there is often a strong support system in place for older adults. Family members may encourage their elders to visit doctors regularly, participate in health screenings, and engage in physical activities. This cultural attitude fosters an environment where health is valued, and individuals feel empowered to take charge of their well-being. The differences in these cultural norms can have a profound impact on longevity and quality of life. In cultures that promote stoicism, older adults may experience higher rates of untreated health issues, leading to a decline in their overall health and well-being. In contrast, cultures that support proactive health management often see their elderly population living longer, healthier lives with better access to medical care and support systems. Ultimately, the way a culture views aging and health can shape the experiences of older adults significantly. Those in supportive environments are more likely to enjoy a higher quality of life, while those in cultures that discourage seeking help may face challenges that diminish their well-being. Understanding these cultural influences is essential for improving health outcomes for the elderly across different societies. Longevity is influenced by a mix of biological, environmental, lifestyle, and cultural factors that work together in complex ways. Our genes play a role in how we age, but they are just one piece of the puzzle. The environment we live in, including the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the communities we are part of, can greatly impact our health. Lifestyle choices, such as diet, exercise, and sleep, are crucial as well. For instance, a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables, regular physical activity, and adequate rest can help us maintain our health as we age. Cultural factors also shape our views on aging and health. In some cultures, older individuals are respected and cared for, which can lead to better mental and emotional well-being. In others, there may be less support, which can affect how people experience aging. Therefore, it is essential to consider these various influences when thinking about how to promote longer, healthier lives. To tackle the challenges of aging, a holistic approach is necessary. This means not only focusing on individual health, but also ensuring that everyone has access to quality health care and preventive measures. Communities can play a vital role by creating environments that encourage healthy living, such as parks for exercise and programs that promote healthy eating. Ultimately, individuals have the power to take control of their health. By making informed choices and adopting healthier lifestyles, anyone can improve their chances of living longer and more fulfilling lives. It is about small, consistent changes that can lead to significant improvements over time. Embracing this journey empowers us to face the aging process with confidence and hope. Thank you so much for joining us in that insightful exploration of love and emotional connection. We've delved into the powerful truth that these bonds are essential at any age, especially as we navigate the later chapters of our lives. It's easy to feel hesitant about seeking companionship when we grow older, but remember, it's never too late to embrace the warmth of emotional intimacy. Now, as we transition to our next segment, let's dive deeper into this topic. We'll explore practical ways to foster connections and share stories that highlight the beauty of companionship in our golden years. So, stay with us as we uncover how to cultivate those meaningful relationships that enrich our lives and bring joy to our hearts. Exciting insights await, and we can't wait to share them with you. As we age, it's easy to think that the need for love and connection diminishes, but that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, emotional relationships become even more important as we grow older. The bonds we share with family, friends, and partners play a crucial role in our mental and physical health. Research has shown that strong social connections can help prevent depression, reduce anxiety, and even boost our immune system. When we feel loved and supported, our bodies respond positively. This connection can lead to lower stress levels, which is vital for maintaining good health. Studies have found that older adults who engage in meaningful relationships tend to experience better overall well-being. They often report feeling happier and more fulfilled, which can lead to a longer, healthier life. It's reassuring to know that no matter our age, we can still cultivate new friendships and deepen existing ones. Whether it's through community activities, volunteering, or simply reaching out to loved ones, there are countless ways to foster these important connections. The joy and comfort that come from sharing our lives with others can be a powerful antidote to the challenges that aging may bring. So, as we navigate the later stages of life, let's remember that our need for love and connection remains strong. Embracing these relationships can enrich our lives in ways we might not even realize, reminding us that we are never truly alone. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a grandmother named Edna. She was a kind woman with a warm smile and a heart full of stories. Edna had spent most of her life caring for her family, raising her children, and now enjoying her grandchildren. But as the years passed, she began to feel a deep sense of loneliness. Her children were busy with their own lives, and her friends had either moved away or passed on. One day, while sitting on her porch, Edna watched a group of young people laughing and chatting at the park across the street. She felt a pang of longing in her heart. She missed the joy of companionship, the simple pleasure of sharing a cup of tea, and a good laugh. So, she decided to join a local book club, hoping to meet new friends and share her love for stories. However, when Edna told her family about her plans, she was met with raised eyebrows and concerned looks. "Mom, do you really think that's a good idea? You know how people can be," her daughter said, her voice laced with worry. Edna felt a wave of doubt wash over her. What if her family was right? What if people judged her for wanting to make new friends at her age? Despite her fears, Edna attended the book club. At first, she felt out of place among the younger members, who seemed to have their lives all figured out. But as the weeks went by, she found herself opening up, sharing her thoughts and experiences. The other members began to appreciate her wisdom and humor. Slowly, she formed connections that brought her joy. Yet, even as she blossomed in this new environment, Edna still faced whispers and sideways glances from some family members. They didn't understand why she wanted to spend time with people so much younger than her. They worried about what others might think, and Edna felt the weight of their judgment. It was hard for her to express her desire for companionship without feeling like she was letting her family down. Through it all, Edna learned that seeking connection is a natural and courageous thing, no matter your age. She realized that her feelings were valid, and that it was okay to want friends and laughter in her life. She began to embrace her new friendships, finding strength in the support of those who appreciated her for who she was. Edna's story reminds us that older adults often face challenges when expressing their desires for connection. They may fear judgment from family or society, but it's important to validate those feelings. Seeking companionship is not just a desire. It's a fundamental part of being human. So, let us encourage our loved ones, no matter their age, to reach out, connect, and share their lives with others. Loneliness is a significant issue for older adults, particularly for women over the age of 70. Studies show that about 43% of older adults experience feelings of loneliness, and this number can be even higher among older women. Emotional loneliness, which is the feeling of being disconnected from others, can lead to serious health problems. For instance, research indicates that lonely individuals are more likely to suffer from conditions like heart disease, depression, and cognitive decline. The impact of loneliness goes beyond just physical health. It also affects happiness and overall well-being. When people feel lonely, they often withdraw from social activities, which can create a cycle of isolation. This isolation can lead to a lack of motivation to engage in hobbies or even basic self-care, further worsening their emotional state. It is important to remember that emotional and physical connections are vital for a fulfilling life, no matter how old we are. Building relationships, whether through family, friends, or community activities, can significantly improve both mental and physical health. Engaging with others can bring joy, reduce stress, and create a sense of belonging. So, while loneliness can be a heavy burden, it is never too late to seek connections and build relationships. There are many ways to foster these connections, such as joining clubs, volunteering, or simply reaching out to friends and family. Everyone deserves to feel connected and valued, and taking steps to combat loneliness can lead to a happier, healthier life. As we grow older, the natural desires for touch and emotional connection do not fade. Instead, they often become even more important. These desires are deeply rooted in our human experience, and they continue to shape our lives, bringing comfort and joy. Take the story of Mistress Thompson, an elderly woman who lived alone in a small apartment. After losing her husband a few years back, she felt a heavy loneliness that seemed to wrap around her like a thick blanket. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, with little more than the sound of her own voice filling the silence. She missed the simple pleasures of companionship, especially the warmth of a hand to hold or a shared smile. One sunny afternoon, her granddaughter, Lily, came to visit. Lily was a bright spark in Mistress Thompson's life, and she always knew how to bring a smile to her grandmother's face. As they sat together on the couch, Lily reached over and took Mistress Thompson's hand in hers. At first, Mistress Thompson was surprised, but then she felt a wave of warmth wash over her. It was a simple act, yet it stirred something deep within her. As they held hands, they talked about everything and nothing. They shared stories, laughed, and even shed a few tears. In that moment, Mistress Thompson felt a connection that she had longed for. It reminded her that she was not alone, that she was still loved and cherished. This simple act of holding hands had a powerful effect. It boosted the levels of oxytocin in both their bodies, a hormone often called the love hormone. This increase in oxytocin helped Mistress Thompson feel more relaxed and happy. She noticed that her worries seemed to fade away, and for the first time in a long while, she felt a sense of peace. After that day, Mistress Thompson and Lily made it a habit to hold hands whenever they were together. They would share glances filled with understanding and affection, creating a bond that was both comforting and uplifting. These small gestures not only improved Mistress Thompson's mood, but also helped her sleep better at night. She found herself drifting off to sleep with a smile, feeling less stressed and more connected to the world around her. As the weeks went by, Mistress Thompson's spirit began to brighten. She started to engage more with her friends and neighbors, sharing her newfound joy. The simple acts of touch and emotional intimacy had reignited a vibrancy in her life that she thought was lost forever. In the end, it was clear that the desire for connection and touch is a fundamental part of being human, no matter our age. Mistress Thompson's story reminds us that even the smallest gestures can have a profound impact, bringing joy, reducing stress, and fostering emotional well-being. Physical affection plays a significant role in improving health outcomes, especially for seniors. Simple acts like holding hands, hugging, or cuddling can have profound effects on our bodies and minds. Research shows that these gestures can help prevent conditions like dementia. When people engage in physical touch, it stimulates the release of oxytocin, often called the love hormone. This hormone not only fosters feelings of closeness and connection, but also helps reduce stress and anxiety, which are known to negatively impact cognitive health. Moreover, physical affection can boost the immune system. When we feel loved and supported, our bodies produce fewer stress hormones, which can weaken our immune response. Instead, the positive feelings associated with affection can enhance our overall well-being, making us less susceptible to illnesses. This is particularly important for older adults, whose immune systems may not be as robust as they once were. Emotional intimacy, which often grows from physical affection, encourages a balanced and joyful lifestyle. When people feel connected to others, they are more likely to engage in activities that promote health, such as exercising, eating well, and participating in social events. This sense of belonging can lead to a more fulfilling life, filled with joy and purpose. There are many inspiring stories of seniors who have transformed their lives by embracing companionship. For instance, a widow named Margaret found herself feeling lonely after her husband passed away. She decided to join a local community center where she met new friends. Through shared activities and regular hugs, she felt a renewed sense of joy and purpose. Her health improved, and she even reported feeling sharper mentally. Another story is of a couple, John and Alice, who had been married for over 50 years. They made it a point to express their love through daily physical affection, whether it was a kiss goodnight or a warm embrace in the morning. This connection not only strengthened their bond, but also kept them both mentally and physically active. They often participated in community events together, which kept their spirits high and their minds engaged. These stories highlight how companionship and physical affection can lead to healthier, happier lives. By fostering emotional intimacy, seniors can create a supportive environment that encourages a joyful lifestyle, ultimately leading to better health outcomes. Building meaningful and mature relationships later in life can be a rewarding journey, but it often requires patience and a thoughtful approach. As we grow older, we may have different expectations and experiences that shape how we connect with others. It's important to remember that true connections take time to develop. Rushing into a relationship can lead to misunderstandings and disappointment, while taking a slow and steady approach allows for a deeper understanding of one another. Start by focusing on trust. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, and it is built through consistent actions and open communication. Be honest about your feelings and intentions and encourage the same from the other person. This openness creates a safe space where both of you can express yourselves without fear of judgment. Mutual respect is another key element. Respect each other's boundaries, values, and life experiences. Everyone has their own story, and understanding where someone comes from can help you appreciate them more. Show that you value their opinions and feelings, even if they differ from your own. This respect fosters a sense of equality in the relationship, making it stronger and more fulfilling. Understanding is also crucial. Take the time to really listen to the other person, ask questions, and show genuine interest in their thoughts and experiences. This not only helps you learn more about them, but also shows that you care. As you share your own stories and feelings, you create a bond that deepens over time. Remember that nurturing a relationship is a gradual process. Celebrate the small moments and milestones together, and don't rush into deeper commitments until you both feel ready. Enjoy the journey of getting to know each other and allow the relationship to grow organically. The more you invest in building a solid foundation, the more rewarding the connection will be in the long run. In conclusion, take your time, be patient, and focus on building trust, respect, and understanding. These elements will help you create a meaningful relationship that can bring joy and fulfillment. Self-love and self-care are essential for building healthy relationships, both with ourselves and with others. When we take the time to appreciate who we are, we create a strong foundation that allows us to connect with others in a meaningful way. It's hard to give love and kindness to those around us if we don't first offer it to ourselves. Imagine starting your day by looking in the mirror and taking a moment to appreciate what you see. This simple act can boost your confidence and set a positive tone for the day. When you feel good about yourself, it radiates outward, making it easier to engage with others in a loving and supportive manner. Dressing in a way that makes you feel good is another small yet powerful habit. Whether it's wearing your favorite outfit or choosing colors that brighten your mood, these choices can uplift your spirit. When you feel comfortable and confident in your appearance, it reflects in your interactions, allowing you to be more open and genuine with those around you. It could be as simple as putting on a favorite shade of lipstick, enjoying a warm cup of tea, or taking a few moments to read a book you love. These little acts of kindness towards yourself can create a ripple effect, encouraging you to treat others with the same warmth and respect. By nurturing ourselves through these daily habits, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also enrich our relationships. When we love ourselves, we are better equipped to love others. So, take a moment each day to engage in these simple practices. They can transform how you see yourself and how you connect with the world around you. In recent years, the way children and society view love in old age has changed significantly. Many children now see their parents not just as caregivers, but as individuals with their own desires and needs for companionship. This shift in perspective has led to heartwarming stories of support and understanding, where children actively encourage their parents to seek happiness and love, no matter their age. Take the story of Sarah, a young woman who noticed her father, Tom, feeling lonely after her mother passed away. Instead of shying away from the topic, Sarah decided to have an open conversation with him. She encouraged him to join a local community center where he could meet new people. One day, Tom met a lovely woman named Margaret, and they quickly formed a bond over shared interests. Sarah was overjoyed to see her father smiling again, and she often joined them for lunch, creating a new family dynamic filled with laughter and joy. Similarly, there's the tale of Michael, who watched his mother, Helen, struggle with the loss of her longtime partner. Instead of simply offering comfort, Michael took it upon himself to help her explore new friendships. He introduced her to a book club and even suggested she try online dating. To his surprise, Helen blossomed, finding a new love in her life. Michael felt a sense of pride and happiness, knowing he played a part in his mother's renewed joy. Society, too, is beginning to celebrate love among older adults. There are more stories in the media highlighting the beauty of relationships that form later in life. Communities are hosting events that bring older singles together, and there are even dating apps designed specifically for seniors. This growing acceptance shows that love knows no age, and it is heartening to see older adults being celebrated for their romantic pursuits. These changes reflect a broader understanding that love and connection are vital at every stage of life. Children are becoming advocates for their parents' happiness, recognizing that their well-being is intertwined with their ability to love and be loved. As society embraces this idea, it creates a more inclusive environment where older adults can thrive in their relationships. The stories of Sarah, Tom, Michael, and Helen remind us that love is a beautiful journey that can continue to unfold, no matter how many years have passed. It is uplifting to witness this transformation, where love is cherished and celebrated, bringing joy not just to those in love but to their families and communities as well. Times are indeed changing, and with each passing day, the world becomes a more loving place for everyone, regardless of age. Embracing life fully as a senior can bring joy and fulfillment. One way to start is by practicing mindful eating. This means taking the time to enjoy your meals without distractions. Sit down at the table, savor each bite, and appreciate the flavors and textures of your food. Engaging with nature is another wonderful way to enhance your life. Spend time outside, whether it's taking a walk in the park, gardening, or simply sitting on a bench and watching the world go by. Nature has a calming effect and can lift your spirits. Try to notice the colors, sounds, and smells around you. This connection to the natural world can bring peace and happiness. Reading daily is a great habit to develop. It opens up new worlds and ideas, stimulates your mind, and can be a wonderful escape. Choose books that interest you, whether they are fiction, nonfiction, or poetry. You might even consider joining a book club to share your thoughts and meet new people. This can add a social element to your reading routine. Fostering connections with others is essential for emotional well-being. Reach out to family and friends regularly, whether through phone calls, video chats, or in-person visits. Consider volunteering or joining local groups that share your interests. Building and maintaining relationships can provide support and joy in your life. Creating a vibrant and fulfilling routine is key to promoting health, happiness, and emotional stability. Try to include a mix of activities that nourish your body and mind. This could be a combination of exercise, hobbies, socializing, and quiet time for reflection. A balanced routine helps you feel more grounded and satisfied. By focusing on mindful eating, engaging with nature, reading daily, and fostering connections, you can embrace life fully. These practices can lead to a richer, more enjoyable experience as you navigate your golden years. Remember, it's never too late to start new habits that enhance your life. Human connection is a fundamental need that transcends age. From the youngest child to the oldest senior, everyone craves companionship and understanding. Loneliness can creep in at any stage of life, and it can have a profound impact on both the body and spirit. When people feel isolated, their health can decline and their joy can fade. This is especially true for seniors who may find themselves alone after losing loved ones or facing life changes. However, opening one's heart to love and friendship can bring about life-changing benefits. When seniors connect with others, whether through friendships, family visits, or community activities, they often rediscover joy and purpose. For instance, there is the story of a woman named Margaret who, after losing her husband, felt a deep sense of loneliness. She decided to join a local book club where she met new friends who shared her love for reading. Through their discussions and laughter, Margaret found a renewed sense of belonging and happiness. Another inspiring story is that of George, an 82-year-old man who had spent years in solitude. One day, he volunteered at a local animal shelter. Caring for the animals not only filled his days with purpose, but also connected him with other volunteers. Through this experience, George formed friendships that brought warmth and joy back into his life. He often says that the love he gives to the animals and receives from his new friends has made him feel alive again. These stories remind us that companionship can transform lives. When we open ourselves to others, we not only enrich our own lives but also uplift those around us. The bonds we create can heal wounds of loneliness and bring light to even the darkest days. In the end, love and connection are what truly nourish our spirits, regardless of our age. As you take a moment to look in the mirror, I encourage you to truly see yourself. Notice the beauty that radiates from within you, the unique qualities that make you who you are. You are worthy of love, not just from others, but from yourself. Embrace the truth that you are capable of forming deep, meaningful connections with those around you. Remember, age is just a number. It does not define your worth or your ability to experience joy and love. Life is about the moments we create, the laughter we share, and the bonds we build. Each day is a new opportunity to embrace the love and joy that life has to offer. So, as you stand there, affirm to yourself that you are beautiful, you are worthy, and you are capable of living a life filled with emotional intimacy and connection. Let this affirmation fill you with hope and confidence, reminding you that the best is yet to come. Thank you for joining us for that insightful exploration of our main topic. We've delved deep into the nuances of connection and time, and now, as we wrap up that segment, let's shift our focus to something equally profound. Have you ever reached a stage in life where the way you view connection and time changes? As we turn 70, many of us find that our priorities begin to shift in remarkable ways. Relationships take on new significance, our energy levels prompt us to reevaluate how we spend our time, and a quest for peace becomes more prominent than ever. In this next section, we'll dive into how this transformative age influences our perspectives on life, love, and the moments that truly matter. So, let's embark on this journey together and discover the beauty of these changes. Stay tuned. As we age, life often invites us to embrace a slower rhythm, allowing us to find joy in the quiet moments that once passed us by. There is a special beauty in waking up early, the world still wrapped in a gentle hush. The first sip of morning coffee becomes a small ritual, a warm embrace that fills us with comfort. We can take our time, savoring the rich aroma and the way the steam dances in the air. Each sip is a reminder to pause, to breathe, and to appreciate the simple pleasure of being present. Stepping outside, we can watch the sunlight filter through the trees, casting playful shadows on the ground. The leaves rustle softly in the breeze, and for a moment, everything feels perfectly still. This is a time to notice the details. The way the light glimmers, the colors of nature, and the sounds of birds singing. In these moments, we can let go of the rush that often fills our days. There is no need to hurry. The world is not demanding our attention in the same way it once did. As we let go of social pressures to stay busy, we discover the joy of stillness. We can sit on a porch, feeling the warmth of the sun on our skin, and simply watch the world go by. Conversations with friends can shift from the frantic pace of sharing news to deeper discussions about life, dreams, and memories. We learn to appreciate the laughter that comes from shared stories and the comfort of silence that allows us to reflect. In this slower pace, we find a deeper connection to ourselves and to those around us. We can take long walks, feeling the earth beneath our feet, and notice how the flowers bloom and the seasons change. Each moment becomes a treasure, a chance to be grateful for the life we have lived and the beauty that surrounds us. Embracing this quieter rhythm allows us to find peace in the chaos of the world, reminding us that sometimes the best moments are the ones we take the time to truly experience. As people grow older, the idea of visiting others often becomes less appealing. This shift can be attributed to the energy and preparation that social visits require. When you're younger, it might feel easy to hop in the car and drive to a friend's house or host a gathering. However, as time goes on, the thought of planning a visit can feel overwhelming. There's the need to tidy up your home, prepare food, and make sure everything is just right. This can take a lot of effort, and sometimes it feels like it disrupts the peaceful, intentional lifestyle that many people seek as they age. Instead of the hustle and bustle of social visits, many find comfort in connecting through heartfelt calls or letters. These forms of communication allow for meaningful connections without the stress of travel and preparation. A simple phone call can bring joy and warmth, and a handwritten letter can be cherished for its personal touch. This way, relationships can still thrive without the constant need for physical presence. It feels more in tune with a slower, more thoughtful way of living, where the focus is on quality rather than quantity. In this stage of life, it's often the depth of connection that matters most, rather than the frequency of visits. People begin to appreciate the moments spent in genuine conversation, even if they are not face-to-face. This shift allows for a more relaxed approach to relationships, where love and care can be expressed in ways that fit better with a peaceful lifestyle. Over the years, social expectations have changed significantly. In the past, people often visited each other spontaneously, dropping by without much planning. These visits were natural and relaxed, allowing friends and family to connect in a genuine way. There was a sense of comfort in simply showing up, sharing stories, and enjoying each other's company without the pressure of a formal setting. Today, however, social gatherings tend to be more structured and performative. People often plan events well in advance, and there is an expectation to create a perfect atmosphere. This shift can make socializing feel more like a task than a joyful experience. The spontaneity that once characterized visits has been replaced by a need to impress, whether through elaborate meals, beautifully arranged spaces, or entertaining activities. Modern socializing also comes with its own set of challenges. Conversations can feel rushed, as people often check their phones or get distracted by notifications. This constant connectivity can pull attention away from the moment, making it hard to engage deeply with others. The pressure to keep up with social media standards can also weigh heavily on hosts, who may feel they need to showcase their gatherings online, rather than simply enjoying the time spent with loved ones. In this fast-paced world, the joy of connecting can sometimes be overshadowed by expectations and distractions. While technology has made it easier to stay in touch, it has also complicated the way we interact. The essence of socializing, sharing laughter, stories, and experiences can get lost in the noise of modern life. As we navigate these changes, it's important to remember the value of genuine connection, even amidst the pressures of today's social landscape. Finding moments to be present and truly engage with others can help bridge the gap between the past and the present. As we grow older, our homes often transform into sanctuaries, places where we find comfort and peace. The familiar routines we create become a soothing rhythm in our lives. Waking up to the same sounds, the smell of coffee brewing, and the warmth of sunlight streaming through the window can bring a sense of security that is hard to find elsewhere. Each room holds memories, from the cozy chair where we read our favorite books to the kitchen, where we prepare meals that remind us of family gatherings. The objects around us, like photographs, heirlooms, and even the worn-out sofa, tell stories of our lives. They are reminders of laughter, love, and sometimes even tears. These items create a sense of belonging, making our home feel like a part of who we are. The spaces we inhabit become a reflection of our journey, filled with the essence of our experiences. However, leaving this sanctuary to visit others can feel daunting. The thought of stepping into unfamiliar surroundings can stir up anxiety. New places often lack the comfort of our own routines, and the little things we take for granted, like the way the light falls in our living room or the sound of our own footsteps on familiar floors, are suddenly absent. Physical challenges can also make travel difficult, as moving around in a new environment can be tiring and overwhelming. Moreover, the emotional attachment to our own space may